White screen. Let me see. Y'all bugging out. You see this? White screen. White screen. Alright. So boom. What's your man? Get shut your man. Get the. Always trying to mess up something, man. Alright, so what's up, everybody? I don't know if you can see, like I'm gonna get straight into it. You feel me? Like, so there's a photo going around the internet. You know what I'm saying? Of Rakwon and Nas. Now, when I first seen this photo, I think it was on Facebook. When I seen the photo, you know what I mean, that should be the photo you looking at in the thumbnail. When I first seen the photo, I'm like, yeah, that's the guy Rakwon, but who is that? So then I'm reading the caption. The caption say it's Nas. I'm like, where? Where you see Nas at? So I leave that in the law, you know what I'm saying? I drop that in the law, like in the comment in Facebook. So when I wake up today, I see, you know what I mean, it got a little steam, it got a little juice to it. So I'm like, people like, yo, what's wrong with you? You blind? That's Nas. I'm like, fam, Nas is, after Michael Jackson, Nas gotta be my top whatever, you know what I'm saying? Pause, you know what I'm saying? They go Michael Jackson, Nas. Yeah, I mean, I could fill it in after but point being is, I've been looking at Nas my whole life. I ain't never seen that variation of Nas a day in my life. That's not Nas. So I had to do some homework. So I'm running down on people in the street like, yo, look, yo, who? I'm like, yo, you know Nas. You know what Nas look like. Yo, who this? They looking at the picture talking about, that's Nas. I'm like, fam, that ain't no Nas. Y'all bugging out. Y'all don't know Nas when y'all, fam, I ain't never, first off, if that's Nas, like, he got to be going through something. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody reach out to him. I don't know if it's a health, a medical thing, who knows, but I've been watching the guard my whole life. I ain't never seen him in that fashion, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? He looked like somebody, I thought that was like Eric B. or, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, who the heck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, who's that? Craig Mack? Like, that's not no Nas? Wait a minute, hold on. Nah, that, you know what I'm saying? So people like, yo, no, that's Nas, you bugging out. You don't know Nas if you see him. I'm like, my man, look, that's my favorite, you know what I mean, rapper, favorite person, one of the favorite people on my, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, right after Michael Jackson. Outside of family members, it go Michael Jackson, Nas, and then, you know, I ain't really go too far after that, but I'm just saying. So, what do y'all think? You looking at the picture, or from what you seen in the picture, on the thumbnail, if you know the picture I'm referring to, you think that's Nas? Well, I was about to say, how you gonna have they got a commercial on a white screen? Like, how you do that? I don't think that's Nas. So I did some homework. I did some research. I had to Google something, you know what I'm saying? I had to Google. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to Google something real quick, you know what I mean? So I Googled it, and I did catch something floating around and saying like, yo, it could possibly be an AI photo. Like, I don't know if y'all used to dealing with, like, you know, digitizing or making AI photos, but like the fingers and shit be messed up, like with the AI photos. Like when you be trying to do that AI generate a photo, like, you know what I mean, like depending on how it's, you know what I mean, postured, or depending on how, you know, like they positioned. Yo, I thought that was somebody. Yo, I almost wigged out. I thought, right, I seen this part. I was like, oh, somebody, right, somebody in the car with me. Word, I thought there was some horror film shit going on. I'm like, yo, hold on, make sure I get my check. You feel me? Make sure I get my check. Word. That ain't no Nas, dog. He said, a thief's thing, play me at night, they won't act right. What's your favorite Nas? What's your favorite Nas song? There's too many. What? Oh, what the? Yeah, yeah. Had the Return of the Flies or somebody outside. You ever seen Silence of the Lamb when they got the morph, the big ass morph flying around? I'm gonna get that tattoo, that morph. Crazy. But either which way, word, man. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite artist? Who's your favorite rap artist? Who's your favorite entertainer? You know what I'm saying? Mine, top two. I look, Michael Jackson, Nas, Sade, yeah, Anita Baker, Marvin, you know what I'm saying? The Spinners, the Shy Lights, Manhattans, the OJs, you heard? Hold on, not too much. The Shy Lights, you know what I'm saying? Word. Mob Deep, you know what I mean? MO Baby, we got the whole spot pumping. Hold on, wherever y'all from. You know what I'm saying? Wild out. Wow, wow. Yeah, definitely from all them eras, you know what I'm saying? Factory, Big Thick Factory. I remember that Laffy Taffy. Yo, we used to be frying y'all. In New York, we doom, 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 doom. We used to be frying y'all on that. Like that Laffy Taffy. Like what? I know they ain't. I tell you. That's when we knew, like, you could just, why me? Hold on. I ain't, Soldier Boy was the first. Can't nobody take that from that, you know what I mean? Soldier Boy was the first look out there talking about why me? You straight up. I remember that he had the song, the dance. He had his own look, like, you know what I mean? His own dress code, like all that. Soldier Boy, yo, Soldier Boy gotta be like, he like the Michael Jackson of rap. He been doing. See, Bow Wow would have been, but I don't know. Bow Wow, like, so I remember, dun 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 dun. What? When my son Snoop brought Bow Wow out, it was over. What? It was over. Wow started walking, like, oh, it was over. I remember when Chris Brown first came out. He said, they made me say, yeah, straight up. I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. Straight up, y'all don't know. And then my son, um, I met the bartender. You know what I mean? I said, I saw T-Pain. T-Pain had it, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Word, my son T-Pain had it clicking for a few summers. Da 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 do, da da ooh, da da ooh. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself, baby girl. What's your name? Can I talk to you? Can I buy you a drink? Straight up, I remember. I'm T-Pain. You know me. Straight up. Yeah. I remember Jagged Edge when Jagged Edge was bubbling. Jagged Edge used to be. This is word. I don't really be doing the live streaming like that at night, like so, but you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to, I mean, release some tension, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just talk to the people as opposed to talking to myself and my brain, you know what I'm saying? If I talk to myself and my brain, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. My brain might feel some sort of way. So I'm here talking to yeah. I'm here talking to yeah. Man, gotta pull up what they said. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do it with 30 days, 30 nights. What is this? What time is that? Oh, after 9? I don't know, maybe. I think I'm gonna stream every day for 30 days after 9 o'clock or after, you know what I'm saying? See what's going on. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and upend your cut by our community. Oh, I thought that was somebody writing in the comments. I'm like, hold on. I don't even see no comments. Matter of fact, I guess nobody wrote. Yeah, because I gotta figure it out. You know what I mean? I'll be on the StreamYard. But I'm on StreamYard, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of like, matter of fact, that's what I should do. I should tap out to the, hold on. See, but I know these fools ain't up right now. Oh, actually, it's not really even that late. Oh, well, they probably could be fake tape up. I ain't gonna hold. What's everybody doing for the 4th of July, man? And so, man, I'm not really with the whole watching fireworks. I'd rather blow fireworks on my damn self. Honestly, you feel me? Y'all need your honest opinion. When you see me, right, what's the first like impression you get? You know what I mean? What's the first impression you get when you look at me? You know what I'm saying? Is it a good one, bad one? What? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's play pick apart racing. You know what I mean? Pause. Yes, what's going on here? Out here in these streets. What's going on out here in these streets? Yeah. There's a lot of rotation going on in the yak round. Had a Mac round and a yak round. Yeah, I really want to get in the studio. I'm not really a rapper, not like that. I like making music more so than I like, you know what I'm saying? Not to say like I never really thought about rapping, you know what I'm saying? A couple people said, oh, yo, you should, you got the voice, you got the, you know what I mean? Like you be, always be saying something slick, you know what I mean? But I'm like too many dudes, you know what I mean? Too many people, oh, yo, I'm a rapper, I want to rap. I ain't going through that. I'm from the era like you say you're a rapper, you better back out, you know what I mean? The mean 16, 32, you know what I mean? Some, you better drop some. You can't just be walking around saying, I'm a rapper. You feel me? Or I still can't get over that. I don't care what y'all say. That is not Nas sitting next to Rakwon. That's not. I don't care. Unless Nas himself come and tell me like, yo, that was me. You know what I mean? I'm not jacking it. It's not happening. Word life. Word life. Shit. It's crazy. Now it's legal. I remember this shit was illegal. I mean, they wasn't jacking none of that. Yo, do me a favor, you come in the room, hit the like button. You know what I mean? Try to get, you know what I mean, some more viewers like yourself up in here. You know what I mean? Hey, I ain't got the fancy background and all that like, you know what I mean, everybody else. And saying I'll be keeping it real, you know what I mean, simple, you know what I mean, well to do and whatnot, you know what I mean, a little bit fake type, you know what I'm saying? Word. That picture, like, I can't, like I said, until Nas come out and be like, yo, that was me in the picture, I'm not jacking it. That ain't no Nas. I don't care what nobody say ever, down to days all along. That ain't Nas. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, we got to confirm that. Matter of fact, we got to get somebody hot on the trail, DJ Academic, somebody. We got to get them hot on the trail. We got to get them on the job. Who is that really in the picture? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ever be in your own and don't feel like you alone? You feel me? Like, be in your own and you don't feel like you alone. You the only one there. But you don't feel like you alone all the time. I'm like, people like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's my peoples. You know what I'm saying? That's my ancestors, you know what I'm saying? That's my friends, my family, you know what I'm saying? They tapping in, they on something like, oh yo, we still here. I'm like, I know, you know what I'm saying? I swear I just seen my aunt the other day. Out the corner of my eye, turned mad quick. And I swear I see my aunt. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't even like, it's like I be like, yo, I'm like, you scared of ghosts? If you scared of ghosts, something wrong with you. That don't even make no sense. If you scared of ghosts that ain't never did nothing to you, them ain't ghosts. You know what I'm saying? They holding you down. Even if they are ghosts, they ain't bothering you. So what you scared of? You know what I mean? Like, I'm only scared of something that, you know what I mean? The ghost that, you know what I mean, pop out the, you know what I mean? like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just pop out of somewhere. Yeah, if you just the ghost chilling on it, you know what I mean? You passing through or you just wanted to see what was going on real quick. Yeah, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Just leave the lights on. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it get cold and all that shit. Yeah. Yo, anybody be fucking with the stock market? Anybody? Please, somebody, anybody. Anybody be fucking with the stock market? I guess that's enough. I tell you, boy. You gotta stay at this shit. Like, not going live on YouTube, catching the following. Oof. You gotta stay committed. I ain't gonna hold you. But see, I don't do it every day because it's like I ain't really got like, you know what I mean, I ain't got the setup how I really want it, you know what I mean? And then it's like the topics. You know what I mean, like I can't really talk about certain topics with, you know what I mean, everybody. Like, yeah, you could, but I'm trying to make the conversation interesting, you know what I'm saying? Whereas, you know what I mean, you can understand what he's saying, like everybody ain't high, you know what I mean? Source, you know what I mean, erratic, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to set it up. Like, one of my peoples, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was telling me he fake type be interested in getting into the whole YouTube thing and all that. So I'm a fake type, like, and man pull his coattail, like, yo, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? We could just start doing whatever, just linking and, you know what I'm saying? Doing whatever, you know what I mean? We supposed to hit up the city, or he wanted to hit up the city while the Nick game was going on. I'm like, man, they gonna lose. I'm a Nick fan, I'm a New York everything fan, but I already know how that Nick game was gonna play out. I knew for the first game. Actually, I ain't gonna say the first game, but I knew definitely from that second game, it was over. It was a wrap. I seen everybody jumping for joy, hanging off light poles, jumping off buildings and shit. I'm like, that's how I knew it was over. New York fans always be doing that. New York fans, it's like we get to the doorstep or the front of something, we automatically want some like, yeah, we got it. Yeah, we in there. No. Coach Mel. Right, until you see them 4 zeros on the clock, yeah, the game, they don't stop. You don't stop till there's 4 of those on the clock. Not 3, not 2, not 1, 4. When you see 0, 0, dot, dot, 0, 0, yeah, you could breathe now. We got a win or a loss, one of the two, but now is when you could breathe. Any other time, you got to keep going. You know what I mean? Honestly, playing football, that kind of, it kind of built like, it kind of builds that mentality. Playing any sport, really, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to train, practice, you know what I'm saying? Like, playing any sport really kind of gives you that mentality of never giving up. You know what I mean? Like, when it gets hard, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Like, when things get hard or things get tough, or, you know what I'm saying? They just not as easy as they once were, or on any given day. You still going to have to find a way. You might not win, you might not lose, but you still gonna have to, you know what I mean, stick it out. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to, you know what I mean, thug it out. You're gonna have to be in the game, you know what I'm saying? To be a player, you know what I'm saying? To make a difference, you know what I'm saying? So whether it be a win or a loss, you're gonna have to be in the game. Word. So I was seeing, I forgot the lady name I was watching today. Like, where the lady is a lady, I believe she's a friend of Puff's, that was basically calling out all the people that we all know as Puff Peoples, like his friends or whatnot. So I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, she kind of right. Not kind of right, because I'm like, yo, you mean to tell me nobody showed up for Puff? Like, nobody? That's wild, you know what I'm saying? But to see Kanye pull up, I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, oh, that's a heavyweight in the game right there. That's right, you talking, right, that's, they on the same type level. Shit, Kanye might have a little bit more bag than, you know what I mean? Because Kanye might be looking at it like, yo, if they come for Diddy, you know what I mean, who's next? Me and Hove? Like, if they go for Diddy, it already looked like they chipping away. I feel bad for, like, that whole Dame Dash and Jay-Z thing. Like, if, like, I was there, I watched it all happen. Like, that has got to be the saddest love story in rap. That, like, it's got to be outside of, like, I can't, like, Big L's story. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think, like, that story, like, the Jay-Z and Dame Dash story, that's got to be, like, you know what I mean? Imagine that. It's like, I don't know, like, if you Jay-Z, do you still fuck with Dame Dash? I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm Jay-Z, you gotta fuck with Dame Dash, God. Like, you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, Biggs, Dame, you know what I'm saying? You, like, see, now, the Haven, I feel like, honestly, I feel like if he would have just, like, kept, like, his story to himself, Jay would have spun back. You know what I mean? I think Jay would have spun back like, I think, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't reach for you at that time. Like, I couldn't really, you know what I mean? I couldn't be that close to you at that time. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure there's another way he could have did it, but Jay was probably, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know Jay-Z personally, but from what I see, it looked like Jay-Z the type to really, like, you know what I mean? He put like everything in order, in time, fashion. Like, he puts things in order, like, based on the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's time, if it's ready or not. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't ready to reach. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't ready to, you know what I mean, try to extend at that time, knowing like he probably thinking like, yo, my ninja, you know how it is. Like, if I reach now, they going, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get wrapped up. I can't really turn and reach out. You know what I mean? I can't really connect and associate myself with you like that, not directly, because they could, you know what I mean? They could drown the whole ship with that. You know what I'm saying? But I think like as time went by, and it's like, you know, the Haven locked up and Jay out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that plays on the best of friendships, let alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like if he would have just kept that story, like if he would have kept their story to theyself, like, meaning like if he would have just kept that story until Jay, like, cause you know Jay, from what I know and from what I heard, Jay's a private dude, you know what I mean? Like, he don't really, like, if he see like you the type to just be frolicking around information and whatnot, and you know what I'm saying, you just, you know what I mean, loose a certain way, he not going to get close to you or let you in. You know what I mean? Like that ring, you know what I'm saying? He not going to let you in that cipher. So it's like with Jay, you got to really be on some like loyal, committed, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no, like, it's rock, you know what I mean? Ain't no other, you know what I mean? Like, to sum it up, you know what I mean? 'Cause I'm from where the hoods, what? Da, 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 da. Turn my music high. You don't know what you do. What? Never change. I never change. He said, I am a rock representer. Oh, some of the winner that are alive. 365. You heard? What's your favorite Jay-Z album? I ain't gonna hold you. Uh, uh, what's damn, that, man, I wish you, man, legendary, baby. What? Yo, legendary, baby. Crazy. Nigga. What? Let him hold you. Let him touch you. Soon you'll understand. What? Crazy. This can't be life. There's gotta be more. This can't be us. He said, as I walk into the studio, do this with Jig. I get a phone call from one of my niggas. Said my homeboy Reese, he just lost one of his kids. And when I heard that, I just broke into tears. And seeing the second hand, you don't really know how this is, but when it hits close to home, you feel the pain at the crib. So I called my he said, sad at my wife with the bad news. And we both depressed. What? Praying for young souls to laugh through the stars. He said, like it was stars, and I feel you, dog, but ain't nobody painted like yours. I just know to heaven open these doors straight. What? What's your favorite Jay-Z album? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite, what, Dynasty? He said, don't, He said, thou shalt not fuck with raw me, or he face 1,000 deaths of Mr. Sean Cody. Carter rapping harder like a part of a coat. Cupid cigar make it hard to smoke. What? I ain't gonna hold, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Nas fan, but I remember what? Use up, learn. use the fact. He said, use the fact. He said, use the fact Carl cannot. Wait, how he said it? He said, use the fact model for Carl cannot Esco asthma or nasty nose. The Esco's crash. Got a spark when you started, but now you just got. He said, yo, what? That was crazy. When they was going back and forth, that Jay-Z Nas battle, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna hold user lame. Straight up. My son, he brought Prodigy out with the tutu and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that was crazy. Crazy. Even with Tupac, I remember watching the Tupac joint. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, ballerina? Or, wait a minute. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, hold up. Like, I ain't taking nothing away from Pac, but not for nothing. Like, Pac wasn't no, like, that's why a lot of people can relate to Pac, because Pac is like a lot of dudes in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of dudes that the environment makes them. With the end result of Pac is what your environment makes you. That really wasn't him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was creative and you see artistic and, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that, you know what I mean? Like, if he would have been in a different environment, he would have changed. He would have basically evolved into something else with the same type, you know what I mean, that he had as the Pac we know, but it would have just been in a different type environment. So it would have looked different, smelled different, taste different. Like, it would have had a better cut, you know what I'm saying, of life than, you know what I'm saying, the cut of life that, you know what I mean, we were born into type joint, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like, I'm just saying like your environment, like where you live, like where you raised, you know what I'm saying? Like if you a tree and you rooted in bad soil, you gonna have complications throughout your life. You a tree that's rooted in enriched soil, like, you know what I mean, healthy, you know what I mean? Like you gonna have a healthier life than the one that, you know what I mean, come from the side that, you know what I'm saying? Liquor store, fast food restaurant, corner store, no fruits, no vegetables, just sugar and salt, you know what I mean? I've been in neighborhoods where they don't even play that. I forgot I was in some neighborhood at one of my man's crib. Like he's I don't even know if rich is the thing to call him. When we went to this dude crib, like it was a castle, it was a whole lake, and I thought we was at like some sort of resort or something. It was this dude crib. He like, yeah, it was my man's crib. He's like, we just rent out the lake. We just charge people to put their boats there if they want. I'm like, yo, damn. We start eating, or I'm looking for something to eat through the whole town, the whole place. I'm looking like, yo, what type of is this? Every sandwich is like $23, you know what I'm saying? Everything's some gourmet, like, I'm like, I don't want this. Like, I'm looking for like a regular, like, fast food restaurant or something like that. Lo and behold, yo, this dude said fast food restaurant. Oh no, they banned those years ago. I was like, what you mean banned them? Like, what you talking about? Like, you can't ban a fast food. Oh no, yeah, you can. I'm like, what you mean? Yeah, like we all decided that we didn't want them in the town. Like, huh? Like, what you talking about? You told McDonald's that? Like, who would even say that? Like, who would say they didn't want a McDonald's fry? Like that like you, what are y'all, aliens? Like, you cannot be a human being if you like have a problem with a McDonald's fry. Matter of fact, is McDonald's sold everywhere around the country? Like in the world? Yeah, right? I would think so. Does anybody know? Does anybody know if there's a McDonald's everywhere on earth? Not everywhere, but I'm just saying like in every like every continent, every state, city? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Look, I mean, I have gone through little times in which that I haven't eaten a McDonald's fry, but yeah, once you eat that joint, it's over. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up. There's just something about McDonald's fries, like, it's like, you can't, one, you can't eat one. Two, it's like if you smell it, you can't not eat it. If you eat a few and try to save it till you get home or eat with the rest of your food, it's not gonna work. You start backing them out, it's over. It's over immediately. What's today? Monday? Monday night? Coolio. Or what y'all doing on this Monday night, man? What's going on here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna start streaming. 9 o'clock would it be? What's a good time to stream? I think later. It was because I'm bugging out later. Yeah, maybe. I think I should stream later. I'm trying to. What's a good time to stream? Anybody know a good time to start streaming? You know what I mean? Because I'll be at work when I get out of work, blah, blah, blah. And really, I'm looking for an overnight job, really. So it's like, I don't know if I would be really, you know what I mean, setting myself up to be streaming. I had to say, I wish I did have. Hopefully, if I find the type of job that I'm looking for like some low, like security, valet, parking light, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't looking for nothing too crazy because, you know, I work during the day. I'm physical, like, it gets physical, you know what I mean? It gets physical. Yeah? Word. Like, who else I be listening to? I be listening to mad music, like, Gloria Estefan, you heard? She said, I don't wanna lose you now. Hold on, we gonna get through somehow. Hold on. Right, hold on. My moms used to, you know what I mean, all this song, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge me, you know what I'm saying? These songs my moms used to be singing this shit, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I know these songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, do 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 do. Oh no no. Da 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 da. Word. What some songs remind you of your parents, your moms, your dad? You know what I'm saying? I know one song that I always like is how's it go? The no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. That and damn, there was another song that my pops used to be sporting that I always remember. I used to be sitting in the back of you know what I'm saying? I used to be sitting in the back of the van, like, you know them vans, I don't know if y'all, you know what I mean, familiar with New York, but you know them the vans, the dreads, you know what I mean, used to be riding around in those type joints, like, I don't know what you call them exactly, but my pops used to have some joint like that. I used to be sitting in the back of that joint, used to have the speakers, you know what I'm saying? Everything used to be on some fake type, like furry, you know what I mean? Or some shagged out type, I guess, I don't know if that's what you refer to it as, but you know what I'm saying? I used to be back there eating spicy chickpeas, like hot chickpeas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Eating roti, and, you know what I mean? Back in the roti. You know what I'm saying? Back in the roti out, you know what I mean? I used to be chilling, you know what I'm saying? My pops always used to have a toothpick right there. You know what I mean? When I was growing up, I always used to have a toothpick, you know what I'm saying? I never really knew, not to say I never really knew why. I knew why, but, you know what I mean? I did it because I'm like, yo, my pops, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to be like my pops, you know what I'm saying? Or I ain't gonna hold you. But one thing I thought my pops did that he definitely didn't do. I thought, yeah, I mean, truthfully, I thought he was gonna be proud of that. I'm like, yeah, Dad, you know, I don't do nothing. I never did nothing a day in my life. I just smoke weed. Yeah. I might as well have said I did everything else. Cause that's it. He was like, what? Yeah, nah. I'm like, wait, hold on. I could have smoked. You never smoked? Like, yeah, maybe he smoked cigars and cigarettes, but maybe in my brain. Maybe I just assumed it was weed. I think I assumed it was weed because of, like, you know, how my pops used to dress. Like, he used to fake type look like the dreads and shit. So I'm assuming, like, maybe he smoked. So I'm like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pops ain't gonna care I smoke. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, he definitely cared. He wasn't jacking it. He was, I'm like, oh, snap. I'm like, Mom, why you didn't tell me Dad ever smoked? Your father, yeah, no, your father never smoked. Father never did drugs. Like, what? Now you gonna disown me? You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to my pops. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. Got the smoke in my eye, you heard? Word, I should be a Met fan, right? But I'm not. You know what I mean? First baseball game I ever went to was with my pops. You know what I'm saying? went to a Met game. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had the Met bat. You know what I'm saying? With the little Met, you know, the baseball head dude. And you squeeze it make like Cracker Jacks and all that. You know what I mean? Buy her some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Or I had all that. You know what I'm saying? Or I might, matter of fact, I think I might back out I might back out some Mets memorabilia for 4th of July, you know what I mean? For my pops, you know what I'm saying? Or they be like, oh, you got a Met. And G, my son G, you know what I mean? Or my son G. Yo, Rage. He used to be like, he used to be in the military. My son G used to be like, yo, Rage, yo, Rage. He used to talk like talk to me with the finger like he would say he'd be like shout out to my nigga G word. Damn man. Yeah, my son G. Gerald. Part of self man, man. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I probably found out his real name like halfway through the whole time I knew him. I never knew his name. I mean, I don't want to say anything like that on my phone. You know what I mean? He passed, but I still be vibing. We still be, you know what I'm saying? I still be, yo, right? Yo, I was trying to get his truck. If I could have got his truck, because he had the same type, the van I was talking about with my pops, he had the same type of van. You know what I'm saying? If I could have got his van, I'd have kept that shit forever, G. I ain't gonna hold you. If I could have got his Mustang, I would have, you know what I mean? I'd have kept it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I ain't had the means to, you know what I'm saying, put those on the road or a place to store it. You know what I'm saying? Really, I ain't even have a way of getting contact with his family to see if, you know what I mean, who, what, why, where, or any of that was going, if anybody was even interested in it to begin with, you know what I'm saying? I just know my son, he loved them cars. He loved that truck, and he loved that Mustang. That Mustang, he wouldn't let that shit go for nothing. My son G used to have that shit. He used to be shitting on the little play ones. This shit used to be growling like that. Man, my son G, word. Nah, this is gonna be the man. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, man? I tell you, man. Yo, how you know if you can trust somebody? How do you know if you can trust someone? Like what brings you finally to the realization that you can trust someone? Do you give somebody a clean slate on some like I'ma just take their word for whatever it is that they say until I find out otherwise? Or do you let that person earn that trust in the sense of, you know, there are going to be certain things that y'all go through when you're dealing with somebody of any sort, whether it be your friends, your family, your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are going to be things in which that, like, you go through that you'll see how they handle certain situations, and that will give you an understanding of what you can trust and believe in that person to do or say or handle in a certain situation. So for me, it's like, trust is like, all right, bet. This dude had his license for 5 years. This dude had his license for 5 years. But this dude had his license for 5 years and worked at a car, a port, a car, like a dealership. This dude had his license and worked at a moving company. Which one would I hire to be moving around cars? And I would most likely hire the one that is used to dealing with multiple vehicles over the one who's used to driving the same vehicle but both have the same license. Why? This person is most likely more so trustworthy in the sense of trust, but in the work performance it would be this person is more qualified rather not more qualified, has more experience in dealing with vehicles, and I can trust that the vehicles will be safer in this person's hands over the others because of what they've been dealing with vehicles, and they've earned a position in being trusted in parking or moving vehicles without them being damaged, so on and so forth. The moving dude, he got a license. He had a job too, but it's nothing to do with cars. Yeah, you was driving, but you was driving the same truck every day. There's a difference. You never hit nothing, but it's not gonna work. So trust for me is like what I know based off of what you do. What I know you do, like if we having a conversation about rats, cats, and dogs, and I know you like cats, if it comes down to, oh, yo, this dude over here, he kicked the cat, I'm gonna automatically know. That's me. If you said you kicked the rat, sure. If you kicked the dog, sure. But him, kick the cat? No. Why? Because I know him. And from what I know, I can almost certainly say it's safe for me to say that he didn't kick that cat. That's how I do trust. I don't do trust where it's like, oh, you've never done anything to me, so I trust you. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, no, look, whether people know it or not, I mean, sometimes they do things that they don't even know is, I mean, untrustworthy. Let them tell it, you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Like, to me, being untrustworthy is like, I can't trust for you to wake me up if you don't get up on time yourself. I can't trust that you'll wake me up to go to wherever I need to go because you don't get up and get yourself to where you need to go. Why would you get up? So I wouldn't trust you to do it. I would trust somebody that I know gets themselves up to wake me up because I know they'll be up. Why? Because that's what they do. They get up, so I can trust that they'll in them to wake me up. I can't trust in this person to wake me up. Doesn't mean I can't trust them, no. It just means I can't trust them when it comes to waking me up. You know what I'm saying? Some people you can't trust with certain things, and some people you can't trust at all. There's a huge difference. You know what I'm saying? But they're all the same kind of, you know what I mean? Like, a lie is a lie, a sin is a sin, you know what I'm saying? Not telling the truth or the full truth is the same as lying. I don't see any difference in it. And the only people I find that do separate the two or three of, oh, I don't know, I forgot, I didn't look at it like that, I didn't think it was necessary. Those are things that, to me, I'm like, you just asking for a problem now, like, because either which way you lay it, it's still a lie. Deception, misleading, whatever you want to call it, it's all those things, which to me all fall under a lie. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but how y'all see it? Or I'm gonna probably be in here for like another, what's this? Another 15, 16 minutes, probably running for like an hour. You know what I mean? We're gonna start this the first live. You know what I mean? Try to do this every day. See if I can get me a little following, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be switching it up, you know what I mean? Like I'll be having a what's the name, but I don't like doing it all the time because it make, like when I use StreamYard, it make the screen, like, it make me little on the screen. I'd rather the StreamYard to just be like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you see how it's like the big screen, you see man. I'd rather it's just like this. Yo, do me a favor, you know what I'm saying? If at any point in time that you know what I mean, took interest or like it to anything that I was, you know what I mean, talking about, you know what I mean, just hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. That's how they say it. Yo, just hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. It just helped me get in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Word, shout out to all Nah, let me chill. I don't want to say that because then it means just everybody get home safe. You know what I'm saying? I know there's people out here protesting, and you know what I'm saying. I just be like, honestly, I'm like, with all the protests, it's like I don't have anything against anybody protesting, but I'm like, yo, fam, like when we when we be out like when we be outside protesting, is that yeah, nah, I don't see all them folks there. All them folks that be like protest, like I don't know. And I could care less, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause the way I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, look, I'm born and raised in America. And half them things that the people going through that not born and raised or here illegally, I go through the same shit. So there's no, like, you know what I mean? I'm looking like you, like, yeah, I gotta get on the line, like, fam, I was here, I've been here going through this shit, you know what I mean? Like, I've been walking around, getting stopped and hopped out, and, you know what I mean? Like, oh, no ID? Shit, I'm from the era where if you ain't have no ID, they could lock you up and detain you, or they could detain you and take you down to the station and find out who you were, if you were in the system, if you, I mean, all that. Now, forget it. And then they like, oh yeah, now you can go, like, anyway, that's a whole nother life. You could go get like identification. I'm like, what's an identification card? Like, if you're not from here, don't live here, if you here illegally, how on earth could you get an identification card based off of what? Like, what identification is this based off of? What you tell them? Like, are you coming with documentation? Like, I don't know. Like, I know I can't do that shit here, let alone in a whole nother. I'd be scared to look. That's why, truthfully, I'd be scared to go leave the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless I got people with me that, you know what I'm saying, I know can possibly get me out of some shit. If I'm, because I'm like, first off, to me, I'm like, yo, I look like, you know what I mean? Like, they gonna be like, oh yeah, all it's gonna take is for somebody to slip some shit in my bag. Like, I'm not, you crazy, not me. That's why I be looking at some of my peoples be telling stories about how they, oh, we went over here and oh, yeah, I'm like, you went where with what? You bugging out. I wouldn't. Look, I'm scared to even be at the airport, not even on airport grounds with anything. Like, what? They gonna be like, what? Smuggling? Get up. We got a smuggler. Like, what? Locked up abroad? Is you crazy? Oh, Lord. Is you no comprende? Don't speak no whatever sort of language that they speaking where I'm at? Oh, look, I'll probably just die from just feet. Word. One of my mans, you know what I'm saying? This, like, one of my peoples, he was locked up in, I think, like, Cuba or, like, Colombia, some wild joint. I'm like, what was you doing in Colombia? Never mind. Forget it. I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, you could, right, almost imagine what he was doing in Colombia. Point being is, yeah, he got back, and yeah, he did right. He did his time in Colombia. I said that's different. They got locked up in the States. You could look. You got locked up in a whole nother country and did the bid in a whole nother country that you don't even speak the damn language to. I don't even know if they like niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he more rich than me. He's inked up from the feet, toes, face, nose. I'm like, yo, I know they was looking at him like, oh yeah, he did it. You know what I mean? I know they was looking like, yeah, he definitely did it. Word. It was him. But yo, man, I appreciate y'all for joining me. You know what I'm saying? Spending your time in the evening. You know what I'm saying? What the? Oh, I'm like, I thought it was those, you know, them little things that be in the trees, like fake tape peeing, or I don't know what they be doing on your car. They be like, you think it's raining, and you look, you like, ain't no rain, the floor not wet. They're like, why my car wet? It ain't wet. It's like, I don't know what it is. Urine, they say, sap, feces. Who knows? That excrement. I don't know. You know them little bugs that they be saying like, oh, if you see them, kill them. They're detrimental to trees. the lantern flies, right? Them things. You know what I'm saying? Those lantern fly joints, right? When you see them things, they tell you like, "Go kill them." You know what I'm saying? Because they say they be eating the trees, killing the trees, whatever they be doing to the trees. They be doing whatever they be doing to the trees. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they be like, "Yo, nah, X-Nay on them joints." But yeah, I thought it was one of those. Or because they got the baby joints. I don't really see them outside like that too tough right now. And I'm trying to think like when I be seeing them in heavy fashion. But I see the little ones, like the little baby ones, the little baby lanternfly joints. Dumb joints is uh like black. They black with white spots. The big ones, the adults, them joints is the ones that look like when they spread their wings, they see you see the red, like they look like they gray on their back, but then when they spread their wings, you see the white and the red. Yeah, those the adults. But I mean, I be trying to squash them. I be trying to look. Anytime they around me, anywhere, I pound on them joints out. Doom, 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 doom. Or But yeah, once again, y'all, I appreciate y'all for spending your time with me. I'm about to get up out of here. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? All sorts of things, all of the above. You see, or is that D? Either which one, of course. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Do me a favor, like, subscribe if you enjoyed yourself tonight. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all come back and enjoy me. Enjoy me, pause. Hopefully y'all come back and join me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do this every night, somewhere between 9, maybe 12, something like that before I get to work out a definitive schedule to see, who really tapped in at what certain times, I'm saying, like how people moving, how people feeling, what people want to talk about, what the vibe is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna help me if you don't mind, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, once again, enjoy your evening, everybody be safe. Shout out to all the fathers, happy belated Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's about it. Enjoy your evening, everybody. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I wouldn't do none of that. So don't do it. Right? Yeah, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to I'm out of here. Peace.